Hello again, and congrats on finishing week one. Thank you so much for your thoughtful, well written discussion board posts. It's really helpful for me to get to know you a little bit and your passions, and some of you included some really deep personal life journeys that contributed to um, your skill strengths, as well as some areas where maybe you would like to develop a little bit more some of those skills. So, thank you so much for your transparency, for your authenticity, and I really can't wait to see um, what you learn about yourself from doing this activity and then talking to you again at the end of the course. Super excited. So I just wanted to touch base with you really quick about week two, because sometimes I think it's easier to just hear it and than to just read it on paper. So you're going to get a module 2 overview, which will tell you, step by step what the week is going to entail. Your evidence-based resource list, which is this, is extensive this week. Now, you do not have to read everything. What's included in this list are a lot of videos and websites that connect to some of the local, regional, and national health promotion initiatives, health coaching initiatives that are around this country. And so you want to connect with them because you want to see how lifestyle coaches and health coaches are being utilized within the organizations around us, because guaranteed, some of them will surprise you. I was surprised to see some of the places where health coaches are utilized. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. So that's some of your resources. This week, we're going to start talking about what coaching is. Now, I know, when we say coaching, the first thing people think about is like a sports coach, right? Or something along that vein. And when we talk about lifestyle coaching, though the coach mindset is pretty generalizable across the board, but coaching as an intervention, coaching as an approach requires certain skills and a different way of thinking about communicating with our clients, because it's designed in a way to elicit from the clients by our thoughtful questions. And again, you'll have a whole lot of that in the lecture. But we're going to start covering coaching models this week, which is just like looking at, again, your occupation-based models, your frames of reference. That's what you want to kind of compare the coaching models to, or the models that we learn in OT. Some can be used as models and frames of reference. Some can be used just as models, which is the theory behind why we do what we do. And some can be used as a frame of reference or intervention approach. So those, I have put many models, coaching models in here, and I've separated them into sections. So what you want to start to think about this week for your assignment moving into week 3 is you want to start to read and focus on a couple of these models and a couple of these articles that describe coaching models and practices that align with you and your values. Because at the end of this course, you're going to make your own coaching model. You're either going to innovate a model, enhance a model, or create your own. So you want to start pulling different components of models that resonate with you, that when you think to yourself, if I was going to do this on my own and make my own model, what would it look like? So you want to start pulling that from these resources, and you want to have about this week, you probably want to get about a minimum of 4 to 7 of these articles, a minimum, in preparation for your assignment for next week, which will be to do a coaching matrix where you will break down these models into those components in an effort to create your own design. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. It will when you look at the resource list. I just wanted to give you a little guidance on that. You're going to have a lecture on the what is coaching. Again, we're going to cover 2 specific models in depth. And then your assignment is to interview a lifestyle coach. And I give you a list of some lifestyle coaches that you could connect with. But I also included in that list 2 organizations for coaching, which is the National Board for Health and Wellness Coaching and the International Coaching Federation. These 2 organizations, when you go to their websites, have a Find a Coach tab. So you could use that to explore finding a coach. Now, not a sports coach, a lifestyle coach. Anyone in these 2 organizations will either do, health and wellness coaching, or maybe they do executive coaching, which is still lifestyle, right? Because it's business, it's work. It falls in the areas of occupation. And so you want to reach out to a coach as soon as possible, and schedule with them for your interview. And let me know by email who your person is going to be so that there's no overlap. So we don't want to overlap and have more than one person interviewed for this assignment. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to email me. We are moving right along. I hope you are well. And I will hopefully jump on again before week 3 to touch base. Okay, talk soon.